work that I have done has taken space because of how I like to look at light, which requires some distance and some space so that you see the physicality and feel light occupying space. At the same time, you can come and see its advance toward it and have it disintegrate into its more ephemeral nature. And that is also something I'm very interested in, the immaterial and the material, the inside to the outside. Also, this idea of something that's very much seeing light as we know it, but not as we see it very often with the eyes open. You have a full vision with the eyes closed in the dream with sometimes greater lucidity and greater resolution than with the eyes open. And this light is not unfamiliar to us, it's just that we don't very often see it that way with our eyes open. So I'm interested to, in some way, remind us that we do have this other seeing, the seeing with the eyes closed, that with the inside, relating inside to outside, even taking pieces that require some dark adaptation. This requires maybe a minute or two before you begin to see, but in Los Angeles there are ones that require more than that. It was made in a series of lifts that are supported by a ring that is a small, very lightweight truss with aluminum. And it's all suspended from the ceiling. I had originally planned it to be supported from below, but I was told that there were sculptures that were heavier than what I was planning that had been suspended. And if I would change the steel truss which was cheaper, to aluminum, which is lighter, that it would actually all work quite well suspending it. So that's what we've done. And basically, it's fabric that has then been shrink fit, so it takes the curve of least area. And there are 6 portions to that. And then the part down below is done with fabric as well, because that's less expensive than making sheetrock walls. And particularly, they do better on a curve that way. So that's how it was made. Each level has rows of LED lights in them, and then we control that with a computer. And there is sunlight coming through. It'll be strongest midday, and then at night you see a completely different piece, which will be much richer in color and not as slightly bleached out. But you get the feeling more of light coming down with the sky at night and during the day. Okay, thank you.